a fine morning, Diesel. Fine then, whatever. Still a good day. We are just beginning our day for you guys, I guess. I've been up for a while, been getting ready to leave. We're in the truck right now and we're about to go get our load. It looks like we're going to British Columbia, Canada. So we were just in Newfoundland, Canada on the eastern coast. Now we're going to the west coast around Vancouver. So you'll get to see the entire country of Canada through my videos. Not bad. Not bad. So we're just waiting for our trailer to be loaded, which is fine because I don't have very far to go tonight. Going up to Yorkton, Saskatchewan. Gonna hang out there for a bit. Once we're done there, we're going over to Nanton, Alberta. Apparently that's near Lethbridge. I still gotta figure that one out. From there we're going to Calgary, Alberta, my favorite Canadian city. And from Calgary, we're going to Langley, British Columbia. But by the time you watch this, I'll have been long gone. And from Langley, we're going to Kelowna. So like I was saying before, it's kind of interesting. This hasn't happened before to me where I get to go exactly from the easternmost part of North America to the most western part, British Columbia. But you could technically go wester. I know. You could go to Vancouver Island. I haven't actually delivered there ever. Never been there. I think, no wait, I was there once on vacation. And I've been to Thetis Island, which is around there as well. That's as far west as I've been. But I find it kind of interesting. You're going to be able to travel across the entire nation, east to west, in my videos. That's pretty cool. Except we took a detour down to Georgia and then back up to Ontario. So we skipped Quebec. We skipped Quebec. Sorry. We went Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Maine, all the way down the east coast to Georgia, back up to Ontario, Guelph. Went from Guelph all the way around in Canada to Winnipeg. Over here in Manitoba, went home for a bit. And now we're going from Winnipeg here all the way across the country to the west coast at the Pacific Ocean. So you're gonna get to see the entire nation, minus Quebec, east to west. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it's even better being actually here, living this. But you guys sort of get to live it through me. So I think that's pretty cool. Diesel. How's things going up there, man? Diesel, the good people want to see your face. Show your face, man. I don't want to show my face, man. I see you. I see you, man. Come here. Come on. Why are you holding that camera thing, man? You know I don't like that thing. Come on, get up here, man. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Look at the little tail wag over there. He's happy. So really, I don't know how much driving we'll get done today yet, but there's a fly in here. And he's a very aggressive fly. He keeps landing on my face. Did I get him? Nope. That's it. I've had it. I can hold you with my left hand. I know I'm not a very good left-handed vlogger. We're going fly hunting. Diesel, where'd he go? Here he is. Here he is. Why is he? You ever have that when you're like hunting a fly? They get smart and they like land on your face and you're just like. Happens to me all the time. Okay, where'd you go? I'm gonna let you guys go while I hunt down this barbarian. Diesel, you gonna help me? You're just gonna lay there. Come on, man. So while I was at the shop yesterday, I bought a set of these glad hands. They're $5 each. Not too bad. I just wanted to have spares in the truck. Remember, I had a spare in the truck and that's what saved me the other night in Thunder Bay. And I could just quickly replace it. So I just replaced my replacements. They're replacement replacers. That's what they are. So now I have extra ones if I ever break another one for some reason or whatever, but it's always good to have extra parts. I'm learning that more and more every day. Alright.
Left on 59.
Alright. Off to the races. Oh my, we got a lot of traffic here yet. Oh dear. Oh dear. It is gonna take forever to get through this intersection. Tell you what. Wow, man, this gets worse and worse and worse. It's like the country is growing in population or something. What is this? Wow. Everybody left work at the same time. Alright, now I can finally get over into the proper lane. Right on. Turn the four-ways off. We're going above 80 kilometers an hour. We're officially en route to British Columbia. We're making a few stops along the way. This is a multi-drop trip. You may call it LTL, whatever you want to call it. LTL would be less than truckload, which pretty much means there's multiple drops. See, just easier to say that. Everybody knows what that is. Alright, first stop on the way out of Winnipeg. We're in Headingley now, just west of the perimeter. We can get ourselves some fuel here. So we're going way up into sort of boonies. Just want to make sure I got fuel, and then I'll fuel in Alberta tomorrow because it's way cheaper in Alberta. It's just a very awkward fueling situation here. I don't know if I can get around this guy. Take it super wide. They really didn't think this one through when they put the pumps this direction. Oh yeah, I got around that guy, no problem. Like a boss. There you go. Who's the boss, Diesel? Say it. Say you're the boss, man. No? Fine. Just a little bit of fuel today. Just a little bit of fuel today. I didn't need much. I only needed about 1/3 of a tank because I had a 2/3 of a tank, but I wanted to be full to start this trip off. I don't like starting the trip off without a full tank if I have a choice. I like starting full, especially when I'm going to Western Canada. I mean, you think you know what the boonies are, and then you go through Saskatchewan, and you truly find out what it's like being in the heart of the boonies. I don't even know what boonies are or what it means. All I know is that when I'm in Saskatchewan, I am in the boonies. Middle of nowhere is what it means for those of you who are like, what's the boonies? Boonies is like absolute, like, remote, middle of nowhere, aka Saskatchewan. So that's where we're headed now. And we got one more stop yet before we actually hit the open highway. Subway. Diesel. Figured I might as well walk the weasel since he's begging for it. Foot long steak and cheese on Italian herb and cheese toasted with lettuce, onion, tomato, and ranch sauce. And you always got to get the meal too and get cookies. So I got 2 white chip macadamia cookies. What do you think about that, Diesel? Are you gonna share any with me? No! It's all mine. Tail stops wagging. You're mean, man. You're just mean. Greedy. It's all mine. So yeah, Subway here in Headingley has a nice little trucking pullout here for the trucks. Trucking pullout. Truck parking. So 2 trucks can park side by side here. There's still room for another one to park there. See? And they do that so that they get our business, and they have won over my business. However, it makes me nervous stopping here. Reason being, because just down the road over there is the scale. You see how the scale is closed right now? It makes me nervous to park here because watching that sign, I'm always scared that as soon as I put it in gear, ding, 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 the lights are going to start flashing and the scale's going to open. Quick, he's moving! Open the scale! So we better get moving before they open that thing and pull me in there. I don't have anything to hide. I'd just rather not go through their little scale, that's all. Why would I want to go through there? I don't want them to take a close look at my truck. I don't want them to. Great people working in there, I'm sure. Great people when they're not in uniform. Oh yeah. As soon as they put on that little DOT badge, not my friends anymore. That's not true. That's not true. That's being a little over drastic or over dramatic. I have no problems. I've never met, well actually I have met a few DOT officers that I'd rather not talk to again. But for the most part, you know, they're just doing their job. It just happens to be a job that slows me down from doing my job. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means they're doing a job which my job doesn't really like. You're on the wrong side of the fence, man. You're supposed to be on this side. But they are doing a good public service. You know, DOT, I call them DOT because that's the more common name. In Manitoba, they're called MOT, Ministry of Transportation. Pretty much the difference between the United States and Canada when it comes to highways and stuff is everything in the States is a department. Department of this, department of that. You just change the word department with the word ministry. And that's what it is in Canada. You know, like the Ministry of Transportation, the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of this, the Ministry of that. Which is more so like it is over in England, because that's the mother country to Canada, right? Not personally my mother country, but you know, they're the ones who started to, you know, we sort of followed in their footsteps. And Americans, they're independent, right? We talked about this the other day. They're very, very independent, and they didn't want anything to do with the crown when they, so they changed all the names from ministry to department so that they're different. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. We're sitting here, the longer we wait, the more chance that scale is gonna open. We better get out of here. All right, guys, we're gonna put our signal device on, hoping that people know what that means. We're gonna try to get back on the road here and get past that scale before they decide to open it up just for me. Yeah, nobody's even coming. Look at that. Oh man, usually as soon as I put it in gear, it's like the whole parade comes past. Nice. Okay, you guys ready for this or what? We gotta get past the scale before they open. Watch those lights above the highway. If they start flashing, we gotta go into the scale. Come on, come on. Stay closed. Atta boy. Atta girl, whoever's in there. Thank you very much. I don't care if you open it now. I'm on this side of the sign. I'm not coming in there. Should have turned it on when I was on the other side of the sign. Way station, that's Headingley. They're always open, just so you know. Almost always open. Not always, but you know what I mean. If you're coming through here, you can bet on it that they might be open. At least one direction. Okay, so now we're out of the city. We're out on the prairies, headed west. It's time to get comfortable, set the cruise, and enjoy the flatlands. Diesel, it's a very fancy leash you got there. That's all the people can see is your leash. This is his YouTube leash, you see it? Oh, it's upside down. YouTube, get some light on that. Let's go in front of the truck. Come on, Diesel. Come on, man. Stop, 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 stop. See? It's his YouTube leash. And it glows. It also flashes. Watch this, I push the button. Diesel, 1 second. Sit. I'm trying to show the good people something. See, if I press the button, beep, it flashes. Press it again, flashes a bit slower. Press it again and it's off. YouTube leash. Ah, Diesel here. Come on, man, come. It's just so difficult for him to walk sometimes. Sort of like me, sometimes I just can't walk, you know what I mean? For the life of me, just can't walk straight. Sort of want to let Diesel run around in this bush here. not really bush. What am I talking about? That's not bush, it's grass. See what I did here? I wrapped the collar loosely around his neck. So now I can see where he goes. Go! No? No, you don't want to go? I'm going. I don't like all the attention, man. You see, he looks like a little alien. It's just this random little red glowing ring going through the grass over there. It's funny. That way I can let him go for a walk at night and not lose track of where he is. So yeah, that is the end of the day, fitting as my battery is about to die, so might as well end the day here. We are in Yorkton, Saskatchewan, just over the border from Manitoba. And I know my hair is getting long and out of control, and so is my beard. I know and I'm aware. Thank you for all of your concern. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna grow out my beard again. Should I grow out my beard again for wintertime? How about I don't shave until spring? How long did I last time? Remember last winter I grew my beard out? How many of you have been watching that long? How many of you are still watching now? Leave me a comment down below if you're still watching. If you've lasted this far in the video. Also, if you're going down to leave a comment anyway, since you're down there, you know, tell me if you were watching last year when I grew out my big beard. I had a pretty big beard, and I always vowed to myself that I would grow it longer and bigger one day. One day. Lots has changed in the last year, eh? So last year I started growing my beard end of November. So now I started growing my beard, what is it? Probably like end of September. 2 months earlier. And when did I cut it again? I'd have to go back in my videos. If any of you know, if any of you claim to be the #1 fan, you should know when I cut my beard. I'm just kidding. But if you do know the date when I did post that video, I'll go back and check. Maybe I should go for the longer beard this year. I don't know. Sort of like a winter thing I've done. It's my 2nd annual beard growing winter. Diesel, do you have anything else to add before we close this up? You're off in dreamland already? I won't interrupt you. It's my favorite place, I understand. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. 4 a.m. Central Time. Tomorrow, we're traveling from Yorkton to Nanton, Alberta. Still got to Google where that is. I've never heard of it. And from Nanton, we're going to Calgary. And from Calgary to the Rocky Mountains. We'll see you tomorrow, 4 a.m. Central Time. There's a fly in here again. You're going to die. You're going to die. How's it feel to be in the last few seconds of your life? Ah, I missed him. Mayday, mayday. Man down. Man down. Where'd he go? I nicked him. Down here somewhere. Oh, man. There he is. There he is. Oh, with the diesel hair on him too, for effect. Yeah, you are dead. You are garbage. You are garbage to me, fly.